somebody is in between a breakup with a karmic right now. This could be you or somebody involved. Okay. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. They bit the bait. It says here, you are their karma. All right, let's see. Tell me more about this in-between breakup. A stripper or a dancer. Okay, so somebody, maybe you are a stripper or a dancer, but if you a divine masculine, you caught up in some type of situation with a power-hungry person who is a stripper or a dancer. Maybe you're not even aware. Okay, tell me more. Okay, we have here love, but not in love. And something about a female cousin. Tell me about this female cousin. Toxicity. Toxicity. We got something about black magic, but it says your own sister. Tell me more about this female cousin. She's toxic and she's violating probation. Okay. All right. Let's see what we get with they bit the bait. They bit the bait. Or maybe you violated probation. Take that how it resonates. Let's see. Bit the bait. Somebody 22 to 33 years old. Trying to get you locked up. False claims. So they trying to get you locked up. They was making false claims about you. And now they're going to get karma. It says you are their karma. All right. They hired a crackhead. Oh my goodness. To do their dirt. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This could be who maybe they, I don't know how they do the false claims. If they got a crackhead to make false claims, or they got a crackhead to try to, like, you know, slash your tires, you know, some weird shit. All right. It says here a spiritual thief. So this is an energy vampire. Okay. So this is a karmic. All right. So let's see what else we could get with another pile of cards. Okay, let's, again, in between breakup, this dancer, power hungry. What about this energy? There's no spark anymore. Okay, she's not a queen bee. All right, she's not secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. All right, she's in the reverse, you know, power hungry. She do something strange for a little piece of change. So there's no spark here with this. Yeah, look, moving on. There's no spark. Somebody doesn't feel like they're not turned on anymore by this karmic. All right, they want to move on. Tell me more. Yeah, relationship. And look, lovers in the reverse. You cannot make this up. Somebody does not want to be in a relationship with this karmic anymore. They want to move on. They feel like this karmic is power hungry. They probably found out that she was dancing and doing some weird shit for money. All right. And they don't like that. All right. Self-love. Somebody's choosing themselves. They're choosing to love on themselves. Yeah, this male is choosing to love on themselves. Okay. Divine masculine doesn't want no parts of this shit no more. Yeah, they feel trapped with the Eight of Swords in this connection. They felt trapped in this connection. They could have been feeling mentally trapped as well. Like, you know, like they want to walk away, but they didn't know how to do it. All right. But now they're in between this breakup and they're going to bust the move. Okay. Now, why this female cousin is coming up here? Shady. Yo, you cannot make this up. Shady and toxicity kept coming out with this female cousin. Like, somebody's female cousin is involved wearing a mask. They're being shady. All right. So love, but not in love. What can we get with that? That came out with the female cousin. Love, but not in love. Oh, so the female cousin of the karmic. The karmic is someone that you have love for, but you're not in love with them no more. Again, there's no spark here. So the cousin of this karmic that you have no more love for. Yeah, look, you cannot make this up. We have love-hate. Wow. Okay. Then we have here, someone does not express how they truly feel. I feel like you don't have love for this karmic no more. You feel exactly how this is right here. Like, it's love. Like, you have love for them. You care about them. You had, you know, an experience with them. So you care for them, but you do not love them anymore. You know, the love is gone. All right. So You don't express that. Maybe you need to, okay? You could be holding that in, but it says love, hate, okay? There's no more love, okay? It's turning into hate, all right? You're not in love no more. That karmic's cousin, female cousin, is involved in this. Now, it says here, lovers, not homies. So the female cousin, since she keeps coming out in this energy of toxicity, shady, and now we have here lovers, not homies. For some of y'all, maybe you felt like you could trust this female cousin. You felt like when Carmisha would tell you, you know, I'm gonna go to Carmela. I'm gonna go to Carmela's house. You know, like you felt like it was okay. Like you could trust Carmela. But Carmela is shady. Carmela was wearing a mask. Carmela is also a Karmisha. She's a karmic too, and she was hooking her up with somebody. It says here, lovers, not homies. All right, that's what I'm getting. Like the karmic. Let me put this over here. The karmic was hooking up with somebody while she was with her cousin, her toxic ass cousin Carmela. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else we could get. Give me more on this lovers, not homies. And this could be, I'm just confirming it for someone. You found this out because, again, somebody's in between a breakup and they don't want to go back to the karmic because they found out the truth. So what I'm telling you, I'm telling right now, somebody, I'm confirming everything that they know. And then for some of y'all, this is just the tea. This is what's going on with your divine masculine. All right. He found out that she was doing too much, that she cannot be trusted, that she was out here for the streets this whole time. Okay. So lovers, look, yeah. Maybe he felt with intuition, intuitive Kev, like his intuition was telling him something. Somebody could be born in 87. And look, we have here selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. My way. Lovers, not homies. So his intuition was telling him something about this karmic wanting it her way, you know, wanting to have her cake and eat it too. Okay, like he felt like something was up, but he was like, all right, you know what? She's with her cousin Carmela. So I'm just going to let it rock. I'm just going to let it be. And I'm going to trust. And look, he ended up finding out the truth. All right. We have here defensive. Okay. So the Seven of Wands is being defensive. So he had his guard up. He was a little bit defensive, but he still trusted her. And he found out the truth. That she was really chilling. Maybe this lover was in the group of them. You know, oh, it's just Carmela and what is the other one? Carmelo. It's Carmela and the homie Carmelo. Like we just chilling. You know, like oh yeah, whatever. It's something that I'm getting like that. Like she was using her cousin, her female cousin, to cover up the fact that she was fucking around with somebody, and they was not really homies. Okay, or maybe he wasn't really fucking with Carmela. He was fucking with Carmisha. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what else. So then it's over for this right here. There's no love. Somebody found out the truth. Let's see what else we could get. We're trying to get you locked up. Hiring a crackhead. What's up with that, Holy Spirit? Energy vampire. They're feeling defeated. Oh my God. Everything that they did. Yep, everything that they did, they're feeling defeated. Okay, yeah, you cannot make this up. You are too busy winning. You see what I'm saying? And they're bitter, feeling defeated. So they tried to get you locked up. They even freaking hired a crackhead to do something. All right, it says to do their dirt. And yeah, it's not happening. Let's see what they hired this crackhead to do. Let me pull from another pile of cards. Spirit, what did they... If it's something about communication, then it has to do something with the false claims. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. Okay. Yeah, look. We got the Knight of Cups. All right. So the Knight of Cups, this is them. This is their, like, them offering the crackhead. Like, listen, I'll give you $10, you know. If you could do this for me. Look, wish fulfillment, satisfaction, right? If you could do this for me. Because, look, they wanted to bring conflict into your life. You see that? Tension. Okay. So let's see. Get a little bit more. See what did they ask to do? What was it that they asked the crackhead to do, Holy Spirit? A crackhead, for some of y'all that, you know, I'm my videos is all over the world. Hey, shout out to everyone. Thank you for the love and support. So some people be asking me, what is a crackhead? So a crackhead is just a junkie, an addict. Is an addict. All right, someone who's addicted to drugs. This one in particular is crack, but it could be anything. All right, so they're willing to do something for a hit, anything for a hit, anything for $10. You know, like, you know, and that's not a lot of money. So that's why, you know, the karmic is gonna hire a crackhead. All right, so tell me, what is the action? Is it talking? Is it something? Let's see. Maybe try to get you hurt or something. Okay, we have here the World card. So the World card is an accomplishment, an achievement. All right, so that's what they're accomplishing to do. So let's see what is at the bottom. Bad investment, lost opportunity, lack of foresight. So Spirit is saying that, again, it was a bad investment, what they was trying to do. So I guess for everybody is different because it's not coming out. What was it that they was told? Just give me at least one example. So everybody is different. All right, so let's see. One example. Did something fall? Okay, yes. All right, something about you not being able to move forward. All right, the goal was to keep you stuck so that you don't walk away. All right, so that you don't walk away from them. So it could be trying to get you locked up. Maybe trying to get you stuck. You know, because look, guys, says here, escapism, disillusionment, withdrawal. You see, abandonment. You are disillusioned with this karmic. You don't want to be with this karmic. So basically, Spirit is saying that the goal was, yeah, we got the Ten of Swords. So the goal was for you not to walk away. All right, for you to be stuck in a situation. And then the Ten of Swords is hitting rock bottom. So that's interesting that we have here failure and defeat. And that's how they're feeling right now. They're feeling defeated. You see that? And we have here failure, defeat. I don't know why this keeps getting blurry. There you go. All right. So yeah, betrayal. Like that's what they were trying to do. For some of y'all, they probably wanted this crackhead, you know, to do this to you. Look at that. The beach could be significant for somebody. But yeah, basically the Spirit is saying it's different for everybody. All right. But the goal was to keep somebody stuck from being able to move forward. You know, from being able to walk away from this karmic. That was the goal, you know, to try to get you locked up. I feel like it could be all of that, all of the above. Trying to get you locked up, trying to get you hurt. All of that shit didn't work. All right. Now they're in this energy that they wanted you in. They're feeling defeated. They're bitter. They're mad. And you are too busy winning. So you see how that goes? You're protected. Okay. So let's see what else. What does the collective need to know, Holy Spirit? They're experiencing major losses. Yeah. Because they wanted so much bad for you. So that shit is going back to them. Somebody owns or they work at a med spa. Tell me more. With major losses and that card coming out, they probably going to end up getting fired. All right. Let's see. A child in an adult body. This karmic is very childish. We already see here they're stubborn, arrogant. Somebody's also gay for the stay. And somebody's calling off the engagement. You see what I'm saying? Like somebody's in between a breakup. They're like, listen, I'm not going to make this work with this karmic. I'm going to move away from this karmic. All right. A teacher's aide is significant. Somebody's a teacher's aide or works out of school somehow. Tell me more. Plastic surgery, liposuction, implants, butt shots, BBL, all right? Or if it's not plastic surgery, maybe somebody got some type of cosmetic enhancements. Maybe they got lip injections. What else? They got their nose done, you know, something like that. Botox. Tell me more. The karmic is comparing themselves to you. That's funny that came out after this. So for some of y'all, the karmic, yeah, she don't want me to say that. Y'all heard how my throat chakra just went out right now? The karmic doesn't want you to know that she's comparing herself to you. And she could be even trying to get some type of surgery or enhancements, cosmetic enhancements to look like the divine feminine. So this karmic knows that this divine masculine is going to align with their divine feminine. She's already aware of the divine feminine. All right, for some of y'all, she knows exactly who you are. It says here, a man that got a vasectomy is involved, or she could be trying to tell him to do that, to get a vasectomy. Tell me more. Your auntie's trying to get you involved with child protective services. Yo, what the heck? Like this aunt, that card keeps coming out. That came out before. Somebody needs to know that your aunt is trying to get you caught up with CPS. Anything else, Spirit? All right, that bitch is going to be going bold. There you go. I wrote it clear right here. She's going to be going bold. Keep playing with it. You are people's karma. All right, somebody is in foster care. We have here somebody's baby daddy is involved. they're scared now, breaking the jars that they made of you. They are unburying what they buried, and they're trying to undo the spells. Okay, so now the karmic is scared because they tried to do like a domination spell, trying to control somebody again, so they don't walk away. You know, just a bunch of bippity bop and bullshit that she be doing, and now she's scared. Now she's trying to undo the spells, and you cannot undo it. That's it, ho. Now you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. Simple as that. You cannot destroy energy. You put it out there, so now deal with it. It's gonna go right back to sender because the collective is protected. Simple as that. Okay. All right. Let's see. What signs are significant, Holy Spirit? Let me get 6. Sagittarius, Virgo. Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. We got a Cancer. Okay. Let me get some names. If you see your name here or your sign here, this is giving you confirmation. There's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name or the karmic sign, this is your confirmation they're involved. And if you don't see anybody's name, that's okay. Or anybody's sign, this is just another level of confirmation for someone. Okay. Take what resonates from the message. Okay. Velez, Jada, Sanchez, Cheryl, Sean, Turner, Kia, Valerie, V, Ryan, Michelle, Tamika, Terry, Belle, White, Armani, and Amy. Stacy, Cole, Demetrius, Judy, Paul, Beatrice, Patricia, Camila, Renee, Tamika, Walsh, McIntyre, Dennis, Andy, Kelvin, Collison, Rosalind, Brady, Sarah, Holland, Patterson, Wanda, Bryce, Travis, Tim, Francis, Lara, Ronald, Tarina, Simmons, Jermaine, Jill, Gil, or Jill could be significant. River, Stanley, Holmes, Benji, Bernadette, Kia, Isaiah, Jewel, Freeman, Rich, Pedro, Matilda, Jake, Feliciano, and Chan. All right, y'all. That's what I got here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this message. Peace.